Welcome back everyone to the channel. My name is Devin and today we're talking about the Super Mario Bros. Movie. In today's video, just like all my other review videos, the first few minutes will be a spoiler-free review, and then I will talk about the ending of the movie and a little bit more of my spoiler thoughts, so let's get started. If you're new to the channel, I follow a simple review system that is literally my name, so starting with D, it is Devin's rating of the movie, and I gave this movie a rare 5 out of 5 stars. Now, I'm a little biased. I've been a lifelong Mario fan since I was a little kid. I grew up on Super Mario Sunshine. I played Super Mario 64 with my brother. I love Super Mario Sluggers, Mario Kart, all the Mario games I'm a massive fan of. So if you're going into this movie as a lifelong Mario fan, I think you'll love it. If you're not a lifelong Mario fan, I don't know if you would love this movie. This movie does have some great meaning, but the meaning is not the strongest part of this movie, but I personally just love the characters, the whole environment, how they executed it, and had some meaning in it as well, so that's why I give it a 5 star. Now, if you have kids who love Mario, they are absolutely gonna love this movie, and the way I talk about movies is there are different categories of movies. So for example, a movie such as Everything Everywhere All at Once is a 5 star to me, but that is an entirely different 5 star versus the Mario movie. The way I rate them is based on categories a little bit. So for a video game movie and a kids movie, this is a 5 star. Kids are going to love this movie. I personally love this movie as a lifelong fan, and it reached its target audience. I feel like each movie that comes out really has a target audience and knows who they want to like this movie, and for the Super Mario Bros. Movie, it does that. Now for the next letter in my name, E, it is the emotional connection I felt to the movie, and like I said, the emotional connection I personally felt to the characters was very strong. I have played so many games growing up. Like I said, I've grown up on it, so I had a strong emotional connection to all the characters, and they're just so lovable. If you haven't really played Mario much or are not a huge fan and you saw this movie, I'm curious, so comment below right now, how did you feel emotionally connected to the characters? Did you like the characters? Because from an outside perspective, I would love to hear what you thought of this film. Now for the V in Devin, it is value. Is this movie worth watching in theaters? And I would say 100% yes. Like I said, lifelong Mario fans will adore this film. It'll be worth the 15-20 bucks. I still don't think buying the $10 to $20 popcorn is worth it though, but that's just me. AMC also has this awesome popcorn bucket. I personally did not buy it, but I was sent a few awesome promotional movie toys by Universal. They are here right now, so thank you so much to Universal for that. And it's just a lot of awesome, fun kids' toys, and I feel like if you have kids, bring them to this movie. The colors in the Mushroom Kingdom, in Bowser's World, in the DK Kong world, they are phenomenal, and it's great to see them on a big screen. I don't think I would have felt the same if I saw them on my TV in my house. Now for the I in Devin, is the movie predictable and does it take away from the plot? This movie is kind of predictable. You most likely know what will happen in the end of this movie, but I feel like it doesn't take away from the plot. If you're going to the Super Mario movie trying to see a cinematic masterpiece, a story that has so much meaning that it will change your life forever, you're not going to get it. It's not that type of movie. As a movie reviewer, I think critics are sometimes way too tough on a movie and need to just remember what it felt like to be a kid, to watch a movie in a theater like this and just leave feeling so happy. Not everything has to be so deep. There are certain movies that pride themselves on being this deep meaning, but that's what you have the Oscars for, and Mario isn't winning an Oscar. If you've seen a lot of my movie reviews, I want to always pride myself on being a reviewer for the fans and less of a critic, seeing all this type of meaning in movies, but there are movies that you want to look for meaning in. And lastly, the N in Devin, is it something I have never seen before? And I would say yes. We haven't really got a Mario movie like this. The animation was phenomenal, and I am so glad that Nintendo had a huge part in this movie. The Easter eggs were awesome, the characters, so yes, it is something I have never seen before. I don't really have many bad things to say about this movie, except maybe Bowser could have had more screen time, but he was used properly. Chris Pratt's Mario voice was pretty good. It wasn't perfect, but it was better than I expected. Luigi was good. Donkey Kong, I liked him. He just sounded like Seth Rogen the entire time, so maybe I would have liked a little better voice on him. Peach was good. Toad was one of my favorites as well. But besides that, I'm curious to know what you thought of all the voices, so let me know in the comments. I respond back to every comment. Now, let's talk about the ending of the Super Mario Bros. Movie, so if you haven't seen the movie yet, click off this video right now. You have been warned. The main premise of the film focuses on Bowser trying to take over the Mushroom Kingdom after acquiring the star. Once Mario finds himself stuck in the Mushroom Kingdom and Luigi finds himself stuck in Bowser's dark world, Mario has to try and find his brother, and he goes to Princess Peach for help. Princess Peach knows that the Mushroom Kingdom is doomed, but with the help of the DK army, they may be able to defeat Bowser. So after agreeing to help and train Mario, they make their way to the DK army. Cranky Kong tells Peach that the only way he will let his army fight Bowser with her is that if Mario defeats Donkey Kong. After defeating Donkey Kong, the Kong army agrees to help Princess Peach, and they go and take a shortcut, and this is Rainbow Road, and it's one of my favorite scenes in the movie. Bowser learns about this and cuts them off on Rainbow Road, and there is a full-out war on Rainbow Road. As a Mario Kart lover myself, this was a fantastic scene. Mario and Donkey Kong are knocked off of Rainbow Road and fall into the water. Mario saves Donkey Kong's life before they are swallowed by an eel. Toad, Peach, Bowser, and Cranky Kong believe that Mario is dead, and Peach and Toad head back to the Mushroom Kingdom to warn everyone that Bowser is coming. When Bowser arrives at Peach's castle, he asks her to marry him. Peach is basically forced to say yes to Bowser, and her and Toad go with him. While in the stomach of the eel, DK and Mario talk about their problems, and one of them is that their fathers both think they are failures. They share the same value, and another value in this movie is that Mario and Luigi feel unstoppable if they are together, so it is the value of family as well. DK and Mario are able to use one of the rocket barrels to get out of the eel. When it was time for the wedding, it was great to see King Boo and King Bob-omb in the audience. There was so many Easter eggs, so subscribe to my YouTube right now to see a bunch of my videos that I'll be posting this week on YouTube Shorts. Bowser also has a ton of prisoners, one being Luigi, the others being the Penguins, and now the DK army. He brings all the prisoners right over the lava so that they can watch the wedding as well. When it is time to walk down the aisle, Toad gives Peach a bouquet of flowers. When Peach walks down the aisle and gets next to Bowser and they are saying their vows, Peach pulls an ice flower out of the bouquet of flowers and goes crazy. She's able to freeze Bowser and gets attacked by all the people in attendance and is able to freeze a lot of people. She even gets to freeze the mechanism that was moving the prisoners down. She loses her powers though when King Bob-omb blows up. At the same time, Mario using his Tanuki suit and DK using a fire flower are fighting through all of Bowser's minions down in the Mushroom Kingdom. And this was another favorite scene of mine as well. After Peach lost her ice abilities, the mechanism that was lowering the prisoners into the lava is unfrozen, and DK saves the day by holding it. He starts pulling it up, but as he's pulling it up, Luigi falls and is about to fall in the lava, but Mario saves him. Everyone is then reunited at the altar, but Bowser breaks out and calls the Bullet Bill to destroy Peach's castle. Mario, who wants to stop this, goes after the Bullet Bill and ends up punching him in the eye and leading him to the warp pipe that led to Brooklyn. When the Bullet Bill enters into this pipe, it explodes the world and sends the Mushroom Kingdom and Bowser's world into Brooklyn. Mario and Bowser get into a fight, and Mario gets thrown into the restaurant where they were earlier on in the movie. A TV turns on showing the Mario and Luigi commercial we saw in the beginning of the film. In the commercial, Mario and Luigi talk about saving Brooklyn, and that is what they must do. Mario gets up extremely injured and goes to face Bowser one-on-one. Luigi was knocked into a trash can and watches as Bowser and Mario are about to fight. Right before this though, Peach hits a green shell out of one of the Koopa's hands, and it hits the star and moves it down the street towards Mario. Mario and Bowser both run to it, and Mario tries to dive for it, but Bowser starts shooting his fire at him. Right before the fire hits Mario, it stops. And this is because Luigi had grabbed one of the manhole covers to protect his brother. The two brothers both dive onto the star and gain the ability. They then have the ultimate power to take down Bowser and the rest of his army, and that is exactly what happens. Once they take down Bowser, they give him one of the mini mushrooms and put him in a jar. The whole town is very proud of Mario and Luigi, and his father even says that these are my boys, and he is finally proud of both Mario and Luigi. Cranky Kong is also very proud of Donkey Kong, who saved his life. In the end, Mario and Luigi wake up as plumbers, but now they're plumbers living in the Mushroom Kingdom with all the Toads and Princess Peach. So that's how the Mario movie ends. There is two end credit scenes. One of them is Bowser singing about Peach, Mario, and Luigi and Donkey Kong, but he's in the castle locked up and he's still tiny. There's also another post-credit scene, and this is at the very, very end. And in this post-credit scene, there is a camera going through the Brooklyn pipe area where they were first transported. And at the end, right outside the pipe, is a Yoshi egg. The Yoshi egg cracks, and right before Yoshi jumps out of the egg, it cuts to black, and you hear Yoshi's signature voice. So it looks like there will be another Super Mario Bros. Movie. It could focus on Yoshi and Mario and involve a lot more Yoshis. We only saw Yoshis for a few minutes, so I'm hoping to see more of that. Characters that we did not see in this movie included Wario, Waluigi, and Bowser Jr., as well as Daisy. There were so many other characters, but I'll be covering a lot of that this week on YouTube Shorts. Thanks for watching today's video. Let me know in the comments what you thought of the Super Mario Bros. Movie. What did you like? What didn't you like? I cover movies every single week. I'm covering every single new movie coming out. So subscribe and come back for more videos just like this. Have a great day, everyone.